Hi, this is Alexandria Minnesota Chiropractor, Dr. David Butler, speaking about health. When it comes to your health, who is totally responsible for your health? Well, you are. Just like I'm responsible for my own family's health and my own health. You are responsible for your health. In this video, I'd like to tell you about a recent study conducted by Gary Knoll and an amazing team of medical doctors, which Gary Knoll later used in research for his book titled Death by Medicine, which describes and outlines the failures of our current medical system. Now, one thing they found, and that you've got to understand is, it's not your medical doctor's fault. They love you and they care for you. But it's this system, and it's their training with its philosophy of outside in. You know, trying to use drugs and surgeries to heal an illness or condition just by treating symptoms instead of finding and correcting the cause of the health problem. This philosophy is costing this nation a fortune and not helping people restore or regain their health. It's the reason why more people are suffering in this healthcare system than any other industrialized nation in the world. The research points out there are 3 things that happened. Number 1, and the most important thing is that the patients have lost control over their health. People go to a healthcare provider expecting someone to magically cure them without them having to take responsibility or to change anything that they're doing or doing anything about it. In other words, they're giving out their responsibility to take care of their most important asset to other people or other things. So number 1, we have to empower you to be in control of your health once again. You're going to be the doctor because the best doctor lives inside of you. Number 2, health is too frequently being determined by pharmaceutical companies and their marketing plans, which are often masqueraded as continuing education programs, and simply encourage doctors to prescribe pills for controlling symptoms. The education is basically, you take this one, take the red one for this condition, and oh yeah, take the blue one for that condition or that symptom. Meanwhile, making billions of dollars in profit for the drug companies and killing thousands of people every year. And if that wasn't bad enough, the drugs go through our sewage treatment plants unchanged and end up polluting our environment, our lakes and rivers, with the toxic side effects. And the number 3 reason for the failure of our healthcare system is based on insurance companies controlling the type of care a patient can receive. The research found that more often than not, patient care was controlled by insurance people with little or no training, dictating to doctors what care would be paid for, essentially telling doctors, this is how much we pay for that and what you can charge. And even though this test or that treatment may be better for you, we don't cover that. And so a lot of times the physicians were guilty of gearing the patient care towards what an insurance company would pay for and what they wouldn't pay for, which is not only unfair, but not very favorable or good for outcomes. You have to remember, insurance companies are a business first, and to stay in business, they have to make a profit to pay back their investors. So patients suffer. If you have 2 people, and one had great insurance and one had no insurance, and they went to the same emergency room, do you think they would both get the same level of care? Well, you know the answer to that. No, they wouldn't. So care is not patient-focused anymore. It's geared towards playing the game, as we like to call it in the system. So that's why the whole study can be summed up by one thing. It's all about you. You must take total responsibility for you and your family's health. You have to be willing to fight for it. Fight for your health. Isn't your health the most precious thing you would ever have? Nothing beats good health. And don't let anybody tell you, do this, or your child needs to be on that medication. Ask questions of us and of your other doctors. You simply can't be meek about this. You have to be 100% on solid ground. And that's what we'd like to help you with. And one of the main reasons why we take the time to educate you, and why we have workshops and a lot of different handouts throughout the office and books that you can check out. Our purpose is to help educate you so you're certain about what's going to be the best healthcare decisions for you and your family, so you can become the healthcare provider for your family, or at least educated about it. Is there anyone else who has your best interests at heart all the time? Now, as always, I and Century Chiropractic team are committed to helping you find easy and comfortable ways to help you make a daily investment in your health, your most valuable asset. Thank you for caring enough about yourself to begin this journey. And thank you for including chiropractic, Century Chiropractic, in that journey. I'll be seeing you soon. This is Dr. David Butler wishing you good health.